Deputy Knucklehead. That must be the body I found before my, little nap.
Hey, who do you think you are? That's not for you.
I'll have to find a way to deal with Deputy Knucklehead over there if I want to examine the body. For now, I'm just whistling Dixie. Morgue lockers of various shapes and sizes to support all the different species that would frequent the space station, I imagine. The label reads Caution, Dangerous Acid. Now, what could go wrong carrying this around? At least it's corked tight. In various beakers and vials. Not sure I want to know why they have these. Jar with a heart in it, frozen solid. I'm not sure if this makes me Frankenstein or his monster. Maybe the worst place I have ever woken up. Maybe.
Glad to see you woke up. It saves us the time of digging two graves. Just kidding. We eject bodies into the vast cold emptiness of space.
Heartwarming. Your deputy wasn't very forthcoming. What exactly happened to me?
Seems you discovered the body of Oakley Baxter and then fainted. The doc must have found you both just lying there. Actually, Oakley was the man you were sent to replace.
How did he die?
Looks like a simple accident. Oakley has been dead for days. So no worries. You're off the hook.
Accident? So he fell into the machine, died, and then sealed himself inside.
Look, new guy. Things are done a certain way around here. Didn't I say not to rattle bones?
It just makes no sense.
We're not going to discuss this further. You'll need a clean bill of health signed off by the doc if you want to leave.
Well, that brings up another problem. Did you feel that earthquake? Isn't that a bit unusual for a space station?
Just the station settling.
Settling? The same space station that's been around for over 100 years?
You'll learn how things work around here, new guy.
Looks like the quake broke the dock.
Well, fix it. Isn't that your job?
I see my tools are behind you. Should have a couple spare fuses.
Sorry, have to hold on to those. Part of a crime scene and all.
I thought it was an accident.
Rattling bones? I suppose it would be alright if you had just a couple fuses.
I guess I'll be going.
See you around.
An accident? Who is he kidding? If he's not gonna look into this murder, then I will. The lunchbox has something rattling around inside of it. I should take a closer look. Also appears I ripped the cushion fabric when I picked it up. The spring is still attached pretty good. I need something to cut it free. Well, that's done it. But the bone saw's out of juice. Some resident evildoer has left their biohazard containers here. A big bag of medical waste in the lobby. Wonderful. a single rubber glove. Doubt anyone will miss this. She looks pretty preoccupied. The label reads Somnunium. Take 1 pill before bed. They're prescribed to Oakley Baxter. He's certainly not having trouble sleeping now.
Ja. Huifnazur. Skabi Zimino Selna.
I'll need to find a way to distract her if I want to get my hands on the bottle. Sadly, Oakley won't be needing them. There's only one name on the sign-in sheet. Charlie G. McLehany. It's dated nearly 2 months ago. An old sweet sop PC. You don't see the smile anymore. Never was a fan myself. I'm not familiar with the show she's watching, but she's certainly enamored with it. Just a standard electrical outlet you'd find on the space station. It would be just terrible if something were to happen with electricity and mess up the nurse's show. The plaque under the sculpture reads DNA by Mona Moonbeam. I simply don't understand modern art. Alright, just turn your head and cough. I need to match the colors of the wheels on the right to the fuse boxes on the left. The fuse looks blown. I should replace it. And that's the last one. Back up and running. This may just be the strangest thing I've seen so far. Well, I have no interest in climbing up there myself, but I could place an item up there if I wanted the doc to interact with it. I am having the weirdest day. Hopefully she won't notice these are missing. It's been pillaged of most of its supplies, but a couple items are left. Yeah, not gonna do that. Vents are keeping it quite cold in here. Let's hope I don't get caught doing this. This is so illegal. Looks like the sleeping gas was just too much for this little guy. He's cold but not frozen. Really gonna need to clean this jacket. Out like a light. That must be the body I found before my, little nap. My dad dragged me to more than a few crime scenes when I was a kid. It's making this whole thing oddly familiar. According to the medical examiner's report, this is Oakley Baxter, mechanical engineer. I was sent to replace this guy. I guess he didn't just disappear as they thought. The report states he died from blunt force trauma and brain hemorrhaging. It says the key was inserted into his head wound once rendered unconscious, and causing further brain damage. His other wounds were all caused post-mortem, likely by the machine he was shoved into. No fingerprints or DNA were found at the scene. I should see what else I can find.